So folks, you've probably seen some of these virtual backgrounds on Zoom where people appear in the background or are doing something funny, and they're quite a good laugh, especially these sort of days. So here's a quick tutorial on how to go about doing that. So the first thing you need to do is record yourself through your chosen webcam. If, for example, you're going to use an external webcam, make sure it's in the same position as when you're doing the Zoom meeting. So you can do a recording of yourself appearing in the background, walking around, absolutely anything. And the idea behind it is so that you actually appear whilst you are on the Zoom call. Now, it is really fairly easy to edit. You can record using anything. For example, on your Mac, you could record using Photo Booth. I chose to record using Camtasia. And if you have a video editor like iMovie or something like this, then the best thing to do is actually trim the edges off. Now this gives you a better effect, especially because you don't see yourself crawling around too much in the background, but always leave that sort of chair central image. Now once you're happy with it, go ahead and export it in a high export rate, so for example HD or 4K, either one, and naturally once it's ready you'll be able to insert it. One of the big tips that I'd say is when you're filming it, wait maybe 30 or 40 seconds, because when you open up Zoom and you start the meeting, you don't want it to pop up instantaneously. So here's one I made earlier inside of Zoom, so it should play that one automatically, and you can see that it sort of jumps at you straight away, whereas if you, for example, you were to wait 30 seconds until that pops up, that could make more of an effect with a colleague. So all you have to do is go to virtual background inside of audio settings, and you'll be able to find everything there. Once you've got it rolling, you can see that it will play on loop. Now you don't have to have a green screen for this. As long as you stay still and in the same place, it gives a pretty good effect. And of course, some of your colleagues might get annoyed at this after a few times. So all you have to do is go back to audio settings, virtual backgrounds, and remove it. You can either go to none or some of the other backgrounds, and that's where you can actually choose to have a green screen too. So folks, hopefully that was helpful. I hope you have fun making these, and of course you can do this for free inside of your free Zoom plan, so do check that out. Anyway folks, make sure to subscribe and I'll see you soon. Cheers.